Hey guys, so I just got access to the test server for the new season of Delta Force, which is the season 8. And if you play on mobile, then this video is what you really want to watch right now. So I'm going to show you some of the new changes that are coming to the game. These are like little changes that will kind of like improve the quality of life of the game. Right, so that's what I'm going to show you right now. And the first thing is actually in the loadout page. So when you come to the loadout section like this, something interesting happened. So when it comes on like the recon class, okay, the support class, let us look at the new operator Vlinder. You know, let's look at a pretty face, right? So when you come to the medic operator like this, you'll be like, is there any new change here? Actually, there is. If you click on the gadgets, which is the ammo crate, you can now customize it. You can add a skin. You just look at this skin. Isn't the skin fire? So we're gonna have a skin for the ammo crate, and if you check out, there's no skin on the other ones. But if you go to the assault class and then you go to the gadgets and then you come to the flamethrower, you can also add a skin to your flamethrower. Pretty cool. And it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there. When you come to recons, right, this is the most useful thing recons have, which is the respawn beacon. And when you come here, you can also customize it and you can have this pretty skin. But I think this one is locked. I think I have to get it from the store and it's not showing here, but I'm pretty sure you might have to spend for that one. But also the engineer class has something, and that's the active denial system. You can also add the skin for the active denial system. So this is like a pretty interesting, you know, addition to the game from the developers, which is pretty cool. And also in the same loadout section, let's say you want to import a loadout, you know, like I cook the best loadouts. Have you guys tried my warfare builds? Even I know my operations builds are kind of like on the budget side, but still I make the best loadouts. So you need to subscribe if you want those. So yeah, if you want to like import my gun loadouts, right, if you click on the gun like this, you know, before you have to like, when you click on the gun, you can see the list of guns. You find the gun you're looking for. This is the G3, this is the Scar H. You're just looking for the gun you want, then you click modify, then you come to loadout here, then you come to import, like you paste it here, right? That's how it used to be. But right now they've made it so easy that if you just come and click on the gun like this, you can just click here at the top right, right here. You can see top right, you just import the loadout like that easily, and then you can just import loadout easily like that. And if you come to the settings, you come to something like basic. I haven't downloaded operations yet, but I don't think there's gonna be like any huge change. I'll still check that one out. So I'm trying to like make this type of videos like bits by bits. I don't want to put all of them into one because it might be overwhelming for you to watch. So if you want to see like the new map, like all the changes in season 8, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications so you won't miss it. So yeah, when you come to the settings, when you come to basic, and then you come to control, right, this combat, this control, when you come to control, they added a new setting for throwable turning button. If you check season 7, which is right now, if you check the throwable turning button, you see that it only has one option. So right now they've added more where you can disable it. You can do quick throw items only, you can do handheld items only. And what throwable turning button basically means is when you're trying to use like a throwable item, you can use it to like turn your camera, like you can use the button to like move your camera around. That's basically what it means. There's also a new setting, operator preferences, so you can set your preference for certain operators, because some operators don't have any preference at all, like Nox, and some support operators, they don't really have any preference. But others like Tempest, D-Wolf, you know, you can set how you want them to operate. Slide up, swipe up, slide key to trigger jump. You know, when you're sliding, you could just like slide up the slide key and you jump immediately. With D-Wolf, you could turn that on if you want. But then the one I find pretty interesting is for Uluru and Raptor. So Uluru, when you are controlling his loitering munition, which is basically his ultimate ability, it's kind of like hard for certain players to control it. So right here you can just reduce the sensitivity if it is moving too fast out of your control. And also that's the same thing for Raptor. When you're controlling the silver wing, his bird, when you're trying to like scan enemies around, the sensitivity might just be like too fast or too slow, so you can just use here to like adjust it basically. And then in the graphics section, right, I thought maybe my device would be able to handle probably like 90 fps or 120 fps, but I guess it's still locked. But they added something new which is screen shake intensity. I've not seen this one before, and I really don't know what it means. I feel like maybe when someone sends in a guided missile, this is what I could just think of, right? When someone sends a guided missile, there's a way your screen shakes, right? So I feel you could, you know, adjust it here or something like that. And then if you scroll down, they also added something called screen margins. So if you set it to auto fit, the game will like make your screen margin fit to what it feels matches your screen. But then if you want to fit it yourself, you could just come to custom margin, and once you just click on custom margin, this is what will happen. And if you don't know what this means, this is what it means. If you drag it like this, your buttons come closer together. So if you're playing on a phone that's, you know, some people buy like a bigger screen that you're not used to. Maybe you got a new phone, the screen is bigger than your old screen, and you're like, how do I, you know, hold this device? It's really hard for me, or something like that. Well, you could just like use the margins here and get your buttons closer together. And yeah, also this one is not really a huge change, but if you come to controls and you come here, they've made this button look different, right? In a match 2, it also looks different. They kind of like just updated the way it looks, right? This button right here. All right, and also when you come to vehicles, they added a new setting for the fixed wing controls, which is vertical inversion, right? This is just the new option they added, vertical inversion for the fixed wing controls. So if you're a vehicle player, I guess you understand this one better than I do, because I don't really use vehicles, but I really want to learn how to control vehicles, because I feel like if you're a vehicle player in warfare, you are just gonna be so cracked. I almost forgot to add this. So if you're trying to select the mode, they actually updated the UI. So right here you will see the featured modes, and you will see the classic modes, which is the King of the Hill, Team Deathmatch, Crossfire, and Victory Unite. So right here you can see attack and defend. You can see aftershock. You know, when there's a new map, they introduce a mode where you can only play the new map, just in case you want to learn the map. So yeah, they kind of like updated the UI, which is really cool. And then another little thing they added, yeah, this is very little. If you are being disconnected from the game, just look at this. The Delta Force logo now has an animation, and it also says reconnecting. It's just little, but it kind of updated that as well. But anyway guys, this is all of the changes I could find in the current test version of the new Delta Force season 8, and there might be changes when the game eventually comes out. But if there's no changes, just know this is all of the new additions coming to the game. And if you like this and you want more content like this, you don't want to miss out on more season 8 stuffs, then yeah, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to stay notified, because that's the most important part. And yeah, don't forget to leave a like on the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.